Hello, I'm here with Mikero, and this is going to be interesting because he's on a bit of a tight schedule, and I've never had a conversation with him before, as far as I know. Hi, Mikero. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good.
Mikero's Canadian.
I am
They speak English over there sometimes.
English and some French, depending on where you are.
Can you actually speak any French?
I can speak a little bit, but I don't really want to embarrass myself.
All right, that's probably for the best. I tried speaking French earlier. It didn't go well. You're a what's it? An MLTP captain, aren't you?
I am. I
What's
captain
that
the
like?
Ghost Boosters.
The Ghost Boosters. Okay. Did you come
Yes,
up with that name yourself?
I did. It took me about a month to think up.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I thought our names were bad, but all right. Well done.
But
So how is your team doing?
our team, well, we just season, and our team is in finished fifth place in our conference, so we're headed to the playoffs, which I'm pretty happy about, obviously.
MLTP is weird. You have conferences.
We have a lot more players, so we have a lot more
Yeah.
teams too.
Do you prefer MLTP to our league?
It's kind of a different feeling. I like playing ELTP because I can just come over here, have to worry about captaining, and don't have to worry about necessarily being the best player all the time.
Yeah. Do you
Best
play
player
offense
on.
over there, or
No, I actually play defense. This was the
right?
first season I played offense in any league for
So
Head.
why did you make the change?
I didn't really make the change. I just randomly signed up as both on the draft packet for ELTP, and then I guess Collabs decided to put me on offense.
So you've been playing offense this season
I have.
instead. Yeah. How do you think that's gone for you?
Being primarily a defender in the past, it's been, I guess, a learning process, but
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it, and I've enjoyed playing with Kyrie.
Yeah. Carry's good. Are you gonna play offense next season? Do you reckon? Are you signing up next season first?
I'm still not sure. I mean, I play MLTP and ELTP and US contenders, and it ends up being a lot of tag pro. So
Yeah.
we'll see how I'm feeling by the time next season rolls around.
Yeah. I guess there's stuff in. Aren't your seasons like longer in MLTP because there's more teams, or am I getting that from nowhere?
No, I think they're the same length because it comes into two different conferences, and it's 9 weeks in
Right.
MLTP2.
Who do you even support when the All Stars play each other?
Well, I guess I have to support MLTP since that's the team I'll be on, unless you guys vote me as an all-star for ELTP.
You can play for
Doubt is
both.
going to happen.
Who do you think will win the next one?
I mean, it was really close last time. I think MLTP won just in overtime,
Yeah,
so it could really go either way.
I think we've got this.
Okay.
Do you get annoyed when people call you American?
Uh, no, not really. I mean,
I get annoyed when people call me English.
do you really?
Yeah, I can't believe you don't get annoyed over being called American because most of my notes just involve calling you like a dirty Yankee. So all of that's gone
And if
because
people call me American, I usually correct them, but it doesn't really bother me too much.
I suppose you just had a lifetime of it. Do you even recognize other Canadians?
No, not really.
Yeah, you all sound the same over there.
Yeah,
Last season you were in Rolling BC, weren't you?
I was. For my first two seasons in the LTP, I was on Rolling BC.
Oh, you were there in season one as well.
Yeah, I joined at the very season.
So what was it like being part of the greatest team of all time?
It's good, good winning a league title, you know.
2 league titles, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2 league titles.
3 now.
You know,
Not for you, but for all.
I know. I was hoping it was me who was winning all the league titles, but it was just Orb.
Yeah, what's going on with Orb? What did he do? How did he do it?
I have no idea. He's just too good, I guess.
Do you steal his captaining stuff now that you're a captain?
Well, Well, I did win the league last season, so maybe I
So
learned
you're
a
just
thing or
stealing
two
all his
from him.
ideas. I see how it is. He should sue you. I would sue you. Was there like a particular reason that you signed up to play both defense and offense?
Honestly, I just kind of did it as a joke because I figured I'd be playing defense.
Okay, so basically Hadjuke's entire offensive strategy this season has been based on a joke.
You could say that, yes.
Right, wonderful. That's good to know for Hadjuke. No wonder Collapse is gone. What's it like having Grapefruit, I think it is, as captain now?
Yeah, I think everyone on the team really likes him. I mean, it's only been a week with him as a captain, so he hasn't. But I think everyone enjoys having him.
I can't stand Grapefruit.
Really?
Yeah, he got drafted first round in season 1. I wanted to get drafted first round in season 1. I think everyone knows that I'm just as good as Grapefruit, and I deserve to be picked by What Ball. And he knows it. He knows I'm better than him. Grapefruit. If he's listening, he knows I'm better than him. It hurt, Mikero.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You know I'm better than him, don't you?
Well, you did play pretty well in our game yesterday. I'll give you that.
Yeah, and I captained season 1.
Did you really?
I did. But yeah, we played against each other yesterday. I was hoping you wouldn't play too well, because then I'd have to bring it up. And I was also hoping you wouldn't play too badly, because then I'd have to bring it up. You had a perfectly average game.
Yeah,
Well done.
that's pretty much been my whole season.
Perfectly average? There's nothing wrong with perfectly average. My first season, we didn't win a game, so perfectly average for me is just like an unattainable goal. So yeah, let's talk about the Liverpool game. We won, didn't we? I think I nearly capped against you. I had a good game. It was the first time we played against each other, wasn't it?
I think it might have been, yeah.
Yeah, and you were just there thinking, wow, this Chaos Quentin guy, he's got it, you know?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I was a little starstruck going into the game.
Well, yeah, I have that effect. You know, a lot of players, they come up against me, they're not prepared for it, and they kind of, you know, they get a bit shy, you know, around me. You know, they get awestruck. They're not prepared to play against someone of my caliber. And, you know, it's very humbling for me to see players idolizing me. Are there a lot of Canadians in MLTP?
There are a growing amount of Canadians, and some of the best players in MLT are Canadians, in my opinion.
Say Canadians again.
Canadians. does that sound funny to you?
Yeah, I'm getting the accent. So what's that building that people live in?
A house.
What was I gonna say then? I was gonna say, oh yeah, are there any other Canadians in ELTP? Because I can't find them.
Good question. I think Just Having Fun is Canadian
Is he?
season.
I've been hunting for Canadians.
I can't think of it.
We had a guy on our team who he's called Baps. He's French. He lived for 3 months in Ottawa, so he's basically Canadian.
Yeah, that counts.
Yeah, 3 months is enough to get citizenship over there or something, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. I think I might be Canadian. Everyone says I'm really polite.
Oh, well, that's half the battle.
Are you guys really polite, or is that just a thing?
No, I think it's true, especially from the part of Canada where I'm from.
Because I'm actually drinking tea right now.
I
Like,
drink tea
legitimately.
too. Does that make
Really?
me British?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Well, I mean, technically it makes you Indian or Chinese. You know, tea's not really a British invention, but do you get annoyed when people refer to America when they mean North America?
Not really.
Do you get annoyed at
I
anything?
usually correct them and say, yeah, I'm from Canada. Or
Does anything annoy you?
black.
Yeah. We have a guy on our team called Wayne Gretzky. He's Canadian. He's not Canadian. He's Belgian. I don't get it either.
That's weird.
What about that hockey game though? The other.
Yeah, I do watch a lot of hockey, so
Yeah.
I guess I am stereotypical in that way.
That team that won, LA Kings, they're Canadian.
No, they're American, but they do
Yeah,
have a lot of
they
Canadians
play
on their
hockey,
team.
which is Canada.
Yeah.
Nobody else plays hockey. We have hockey over here, but no one plays it.
Yeah, I've heard you guys just play field hockey.
Yeah, I used to play a bit of field hockey, but then I just kind of started hitting people, and it wasn't very good for like the team as a whole. But that's encouraged over in Canada, isn't it? You're meant to hit people.
We do, yeah. It's very
Yeah,
violent.
it's a nation of polite people that suddenly you give them a hockey stick and they're serial killers, really, aren't they?
Exactly.
Who's your favorite European person apart from me?
Well, I'd have to say it's probably Shakalaka. I've known him
Huh.
for the longest, and
I've not played with Shakalak.
we played MLTP on the same team for
Yeah,
3 seasons.
3 seasons. Oh yeah, because
Yep.
you have the weird keeper system thing, don't you?
We do have a keeper system, but
How's that work?
it's been different each season, but you basically can, well, last season you could keep one player.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do like it, because that way you can kind of have a continuity of teams.
Would you want it over here as well?
Yeah, sure, I think it makes sense.
Really, I don't like it so much. I like the idea of being on a different team each season. But that's just me.
Yeah, no, I like that too. I mean, going into this season, I didn't know anyone on Hijukes, Split, and it was cool to get to know everyone.
Yeah, it would kind of intimidate me a bit, not knowing anyone. I didn't sign up for MLTP. Not for that reason. I did sign up for MLTP, but I didn't get drafted. But I didn't do NLTP because of the time zones.
I see.
Yeah, so that's my life story. What's your life story?
Well, I don't know. I've been playing Tag Pro for like over a year now, so
Right.
played 4 seasons of MLTP and 3 seasons of ELTP.
I captained season 1. Did I mention that?
You already did, yeah. I get a feeling you like to mention that.
No, I don't like bringing that up. But yeah, this is our first conversation, as I said earlier.
It is,
Hi.
yeah.
I'm Chaos Quentin.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Do you even know who I was? Because I wondered if you knew who I was when I sent you the Reddit message.
I did know who you were. I think we didn't really talk, but we briefly met in tryouts before the start of the season. I talked to you a bit, I think.
Oh yeah, we did. We met in tryouts before season 3 because I told you I always wanted to play defense with you.
You did. I
You started
remember
playing
that.
offense. Yeah, I do want to play defense with you at some point.
Okay.
Because I saw you in, I think it was a playoff game with Roland BC.
Right.
Last season, yeah, and I thought I want to play defense with you. Because I've already played defense with Ron, and we're undefeated in pubs, so yeah.
Nice. Maybe we'll have to pub together sometime.
Yeah, we will. You came in for what's his face, didn't you, Ron, in season 2, when he got whatever it was, malaria.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. I think he was just away on vacation, but yeah,
With malaria.
I came in and helped clinch the league title in the last week for him.
Nice, and then he came back, and you were back to minus.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ouch. But you had the last laugh because Ron messed up in the All Stars game apparently, and Roland BC didn't win the ELTP again.
Yeah.
So, obviously, when you were in the team, they won things. You were there in season 1 as well. I didn't know that.
I think I joined week 7, maybe at the very end of the season.
She basically just showed up to get handed your electronic medal.
Pretty much. That's how it went.
That'd be nice. I wouldn't mind doing that one day. You should have joined us. You should have joined Liverpool, and then you could have helped us lose.
Well, I think I signed up at the very start of the season, and no one picked me up. I was wondering what was going on.
Yeah, it was weird season 1. You know Mike C?
I did.
Yeah, I was looking at the thingy, and apparently, according to the team rosters, he was like a 14th round pick in season 1.
Wow.
Yeah, and then he's a captain now. He's not a great captain, but he's a captain, so that's something. What do you think of like all the previews and stuff that we have over here? Do you have anything like that in weird America land?
We do have previews and stats threads and lots of stuff like that. But I'm not quite the same amount of depth, I don't think.
So you are accepting that Europe is better than America?
I'll say you guys do a very, very good job of promoting ELTP.
And we have Dr. McDonald.
You do. I really enjoyed the highlight videos earlier in the season.
Yeah, the Americans and apparently Canadians really like him. I don't know what it is. I can't get into MLTP. It's full of American people.
Yeah.
But it's full of that's my main issue with it. It's American, and they have weird like conferences and stuff. But I'm sure it's very nice.
It is.
Yeah.
Maybe if you make a good enough impression on me, I can sign you for next season.
Oh really? I've always thought you. I mean, obviously, I do want to play defense with you. I've always thought you were really underrated offense as well. You and Carey have done very well this season.
Thanks.
And you've made playoffs. Congratulations.
Yeah, we snuck in.
Yeah. Who are you playing then?
We're the 8th seed, so we have to play Rolling BC.
I've been there. We played Rolling BC. We were in the same position as you last season. We played Rolling BC. We actually gave them a game as well. We were missing half our team. I reckon if you maybe it's Rolling BC in playoffs, I think you can beat them. In the league, they're just weird.
Orb's curse continues.
Yeah, you could do it. Can we talk about Carey? I love Carey.
Sure.
He's my favorite offensive player. I don't know if he's my favorite offensive player, but I always feel like he's really underrated. So I've made it my mission to talk about how great he is at every opportunity. Isn't he great?
He is really great. And he can best flag carriers in the league, in my opinion. Again, I didn't really.
Do you remember the preseason tournament?
I do, yeah.
Were you there?
I was.
Do you remember Liverpool Miners team took High Dukes Majors team to overtime?
I think I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, I was in that Miners team. It was great. So even then, you knew that you were coming up against the legend that was Chaos Quentin, and that's why you were so afraid of me on Sunday.
That must have been it.
Must have been it. So you okay for time still? We've got a good 18 minutes out of it.
No, I think I can give some more, maybe 10 or 20 minutes more.
What? I mean, I don't know a lot about MLTP apart from the fact it's American and has conferences, as I've said twice.
Yeah.
What do you think are the main differences for a beginner like me between awesome ELTP and mediocre American TP?
Well, I'd say the number one thing is just the number of players we have. Obviously, in America, there's a ton more players who play and a ton more who play. So ELTP is only a 10-team league, and MLTP is a 24-team league this season.
Right. You're lowering the teams next season, aren't you? And we're expanding the teams.
Yeah, we're actually shrinking the league to 20 teams.
And you're bringing in. I mean, what's the deal with NLTP? Because we don't have that, and then you had it, and it's all you talk about now. It's like the greatest thing ever.
That's been the discussion lately. So basically, we needed to have a third league so that everyone can play. So NLTP was created, I guess, a season ago.
People like it more than like your minor leagues, though, isn't it? Because you get more playtime in novice league than minors league at the moment.
Yeah, that's been the thing. Not only can you get more playtime, most people feel like, but people also think that NLTP gets more of a spotlight because it's its own independent league. And
So are people not showing up for minor league? What's the motivation to do minor league then?
I'd say the motivation for minors is that you get you to play majors if you're good enough, and you also get the chance to learn from the best.
Yeah, I suppose
the
it's
best
similar to
players.
ours. Yeah. Do you see a lot of players making the jump up from minor league to major league, or are more of the players coming from novice league now?
Yeah, you usually see players from novice to minors to majors, but there are a
Right.
select few players who just make the jump as rookies straight to majors.
Yeah, so it's like a ladder, you work your way up. I get you.
Yeah.
Still can't believe I wasn't drafted for Major League Tampa. Telling me to start at the bottom. I'm Chaos Quentin, right? I signed up for OLTP as well. And I've
Did you
been telling
really?
everyone. Yeah, I did, with 350 ping.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I was
that's
gonna
my
say.
only story I have about Australia. And I was quite good, for someone with 350 ping. And they didn't draft me either. So
I can only.
I'm stuck in Europe. No one else will take me. And even the Europeans, they don't really want me. I feel like they're
No.
getting slightly sick of me going on about this cap of mine in season one. I don't know if you heard I capped in season one.
I've heard once or twice, I think.
Yeah, there's images available online. They thought they could stop me by taking the stream down off Twitch of my cap,
Right.
but I screenshotted it, so I've still got it. Jokes on them. Need
Nice.
someone to make a gif of it, maybe one day. So yeah, you told me earlier before the show started that you hadn't watched the show, but then you went and watched the show.
I did, yeah. You sent me a message on Reddit, and I said I would do it without really thinking about it, and then I went and watched one of your shows and uh, realized I would have to top things,
That
which
sounds
was
terrible.
it does sound terrible because I'm kind of a low key
You poor
quiet
thing.
guy.
But you loved them, didn't you? You loved my shows. My shows are the best.
I did enjoy. I watched your one with Dr. and it was say.
You see, that was a good one, but you don't have to live up to too much because I had LoJ on the other week. Do you know LoJ?
I know of him, but I don't really know him.
He does American stuff. He's an RLTP captain. He does NLTP a bit, and he's generally an all-round scrub. He's probably listening to this as well. Anything you'd like to say to LoJ?
No, not really. I don't have anything to say.
Yeah, silence is probably the best thing to deal with him.
Okay.
But yeah, you're doing better than he was. What was I gonna ask? I was gonna ask something. Oh yeah. Canada,
Right.
Canada land, North Canada. Yeah, there, your place, right?
What do you want to
Justin
know?
Bieber. Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. He is Canadian.
He is Canadian. It's your fault, Mike.
Yeah.
You allowed it to happen. You allowed his parents to breed. You allowed him to be born, and you've unleashed a terrible plague upon society, Mikero.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say other than to just apologize.
And Avril Lavigne.
Sure.
What happened to Avril Lavigne? She used to be good. I feel like that's more America's fault than Canada's. I'll let you off on that one, right?
I think
Avril Lavigne is America's fault.
She married the guy from Nick.
She did, and that hurts me.
Yeah.
Who else do I know from Canada? Billy Talent.
Yep.
Rush.
Yeah.
Help me out. You're from Canada.
Well, I'd say most of the famous Canadians are hockey players if you watch hockey.
Oh yeah, I only know
Wayne
like
Gretzky.
one hockey player. Wayne Gretzky, yeah. Ted Irvine from ages ago. He used to play for the New York Rangers. Ted Irvine.
Seth Rogen and Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah. Jim Carrey's Canadian.
Yeah.
Because he complained about like gun laws in the States, and then they wanted to deport him.
Yeah.
Mike Myers is Canadian, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Wait. Wait. Okay. Will you be very, very honest with me here, Mikero?
I'll do my best.
Mike Myers is Canadian. Yeah, we've just established that, yeah?
He is.
Mike Myers, Canadian. Mike Myers, Mikero. Mike. Are you Mike Myers?
You may have figured me out.
Yeah. I mean, you even talk like him. Can you do the Shrek voice?
No, I can't, sadly.
This is my swamp.
Can you do it though? I heard you doing a good or impersonation last interview. So
Do you want to scream? Yeah, I can do all.
exactly.
This is my swamp. Ogres are like onions. No, ogres are not like cakes. Is that good?
Yeah, give it probably 7 out of 10 on that one.
I think I went more Scottish than Canadian.
Yeah.
Because he goes more Scottish than Canadian. I've never heard Mike Myers with a Canadian accent. I could probably do Wayne's World as well. Excuse me? Baking powder? Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, this is a beautiful thing. It has gone from a conversation about Tag Pro to just impersonating Mike Myers, and I love it, and it's brilliant. I've never seen Austin Powers.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen Austin Powers. Yeah, to my shame. I saw the start of one Austin Powers, but then I got distracted by. Yeah, never mind. Who else is Canadian that I can do impersonations of? Or you can do impersonations of?
Let me see. You want to do an impersonation of Celine Dion?
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. Do you want to do it?
That was close enough.
Yeah, it was. The trailer park thing.
Trailer Park Boys, yeah. That's
yeah,
actually,
I've never seen it. I
it's
just know
actually filmed
there's
in my
program.
hometown, so.
Oh, really? Do you live in a trailer park?
No, I don't live in a trailer.
I don't think we have many
It's
trailer
close
parks
by.
in the UK.
Yeah,
You
I
haven't
think
been
that's
to
more of an
Europe?
American thing.
You haven't been to Europe?
I have not, no.
Why?
Good question.
Don't you like us?
I just haven't had the opportunity, I guess.
Really? Oh yeah, I'm not going to Canada. I have this list of obscure places that I want to go to. Canada, actually, yeah, London, Ontario, Canada is on it. I decided I want to go to London, Ontario, Canada.
Really, I have been there, and you're probably not missing anything.
Yeah, that's why I want to go there. Is it any good? Is it...
No, I can't think of any reason to go there, to be honest.
They have a River Thames as well.
Do they really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they named their river the River Thames. It's like, just, can you not come up with your own city names, maybe? But yeah, the place I want to go, apart from London, Ontario, Canada, it's by Canada. I don't know if you heard of it. Have you heard of Saint Pierre and Mikero?
It sounds familiar, but I'm not sure.
Right, it's this island, yeah, and it's off the coast of Canada, east coast of Canada, I think.
Okay.
They speak French there, I think, and it's basically a harbour. There's nothing there. I just want to go because I like their flag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good enough reason.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, you can come with me.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's only like a ferry for you.
Yeah, actually, I do live on the east coast of Canada, so it might not be too
There you
bad.
go then. Oh yeah, isn't like half of your country just like Hoth from Star Wars? Yeah, you've seen Star Wars, right?
I have, yes.
You know The Empire Strikes Back.
I do.
You know how they're in Hoth, the planet Hoth, and the snow and stuff.
Do you think half Canada is just
that's
covered
just
in
North
snow?
Canada, isn't it? They filmed Frozen there.
We do have a large Arctic region, but contrary to popular belief, it's not that cold up here.
And you shoot bears,
at least
don't
in
you?
most of Canada.
Why do you kill bears, Mikero?
I don't think
What
we
bears
kill
ever done
bears.
to you? Yeah, you do. You kill polar bears. Why'd you do this, Mikero? Don't you like them?
I love polar bears. I don't know what you're
Exactly.
talking about.
The Canadian government has like a set amount of polar bears that it allows hunters to kill every year. Yeah. See, I know
I
more
didn't
about
even know
Canadian
that.
politics than
Yeah,
you
I
do.
guess.
Yeah. Well. And do you know they found a cross between like a black bear and a polar bear or something, or whatever bears you have in Canada? It's like
Yeah,
a polar bear had wandered down from whatever it is, Antarctica, the Arctic, the North
yeah.
one, and like mated with a black bear or whatever, and they found like a weird black polar bear thing, and then the hunters accidentally shot it, so that's how they found it.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, see, the internet doesn't lie. I don't think you've got off the hook from the Justin Bieber thing. You know, I still remember that.
We're sorry.
Isn't there a what's it, a boy band from Canada as well? One of the boy bands is from Canada. You
No,
know,
I
the
mean
'90s ones.
you have One Direction, so I don't think there's any boy bands from Canada.
Well, there we go. You see, for half an hour, I have been victimizing you and making fun of your country. So I suppose it's only fair that you brought up One Direction. I will let you have that one. That was a free
Okay,
shot. Never speak of them again.
agreed.
Understand? Never.
I can agree to that.
All right. Why aren't you sure if you want to sign up for LTP next season?
I think I just play way too much Tag Pro.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you drop the MLTP stuff and you play with us because we're better.
Oh, yeah, that might be an idea then.
Yeah, there you go. Sorted. I should do like an advice thing on my show.
I feel like you should have an advice column on the subreddit.
I actually got a call this morning from one of our listeners. He's called Dr. McDonald and he wants me to give him tips on commentary.
Right.
So I have you on the show. You can help me out. Do you have anything to say to him about commentary?
Oh, actually, yesterday I made my commentary debut in
Oh yeah, so you're
MLTP.
in a good position here.
Exactly. So, I just tell him to be a little more animated because I don't think he gets excited enough.
Yeah, you guys, you weird American people, you like it when it gets all shouty, don't you?
Yeah, I think we love that
We
because
might
not a lot of
learn
our
into you.
commentators do that.
Yeah, you're all like, well, this player's got a 37.5 pop per minute ratio, and he's certainly made the jump up from the NLTP very well this season. That's your
pretty
commentary.
much it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was me yesterday.
No, you would have been much more entertaining because you would have been Canadian, so it would have been like, no, I can't do a Canadian accent. It would have been that, but with like house.
Okay,
Can you say house again?
house.
That's great. What are the other words? Do you say like, what are the words that you say differently?
Well, that's usually people say Canadians say words with O and U differently. So out.
Do you
People
say
make fun
again
of me for
differently?
saying that. Out
No, the word again. Do you say it
again.
differently?
No, I don't think so.
Huh. Where have I got that from? I'm pretty sure Canadians say again. You're not lying to me, are you?
At least that's not how I say it. So. And I guess the other stereotypical Canadian saying is just to say a at the end of all your sentences.
A Nickelback Canadian.
You don't think that's Canadian?
No, a Nickelback Canadian. Because they're
Oh, they
married to
are.
Avril Lavigne. They are.
Yeah. So I guess
Nickelback,
I should apologize for them too.
Avril Lavigne, Justin Bieber. Just having fun.
Yeah.
Mikero, why? Why does Canada hate the world? Why'd you do this to us?
I don't know. We just seem to have our share of bad musicians. I don't know how to explain it.
See, yeah, we gave the world One Direction, okay? Hold my hands up, bad call from us, but we've given the world good bands. We've given them Atomic Kitten, all
Right.
British. What was the one from Liverpool? The other one from Liverpool? Ringo
Beatles.
Moon. Ringo Moon, John Lennon. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Beatles, the
those
Battle of
guys.
whatever it was. Or were they from Manchester? But yeah, they were kind of big, weren't they?
Just a little.
And who else have we got? Pretty sure Tiny Temper is British. Or is he? No, he's not. James Bond is Scottish, actually. Never mind. Yeah. Oh yeah. So we're 35 minutes in. That's perfectly acceptable. But um, every week I continue my struggle to get a proper tagline for the end of the show.
Okay.
Last week I went with well, you'll remember you watched it. There was a pixel in that. Yeah.
I see. I,
It didn't really make a lot of sense.
yeah,
So
I'm not feeling that one, to be honest.
no. So that's why you're here. You can help me. You can help me do it, Mikero.
Putting me on the spot here.
Give me a tagline.
Man, I don't know. I
You
feel
don't know?
like it's got to involve your name somehow. Some kind of pun, maybe.
Chaos Quentin.
Maybe like the chaos is over or something. That's the best I can come up with on such short notice.
Okay, that's the best you can come up with. You're not coming back on the show. All right. Thanks everyone for listening. It was great-ish having Mikero on the show. Until next time, the chaos is over. Ugh.